A very good morning to you and welcome to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones reporting live from Kalkine TV Sydney studios. Now, the Australian share market is expected to open in the green this morning. According to the latest SPI futures, the ASX 200 is likely to open 11 points or 0.15% higher. Now, before the weekend, the local bourse traded as high as 0.8%. That was on Friday morning. It lost momentum in early afternoon, but managed to firm up by market close. The best performing sector was energy, up 1.6%. The worst performing sector was healthcare. They were down 1.7%. The best performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 was Pro Medicus, closing almost 4% higher at $57.78. The worst performing stock in the S&P ASX 200 was TPG Telecom, closing 8.6% lower at $6.05. At the closing bell on Friday, the S&P ASX 200 was 0.2% or 16 points higher at 7,241. And over the week, it closed 0.5% or 38 points lower, declining for its fourth week in a row. Let's look at some business news from this morning now. Now, Boral has agreed to sell its North American fly ash business. It's entered into an agreement with Eco Material Technologies to sell fly ash for a total consideration of $755 million US. That's around $1 billion Australian. This transaction will complete Boral's portfolio realignment and strategic refocus back on its construction materials business in Australia. Wholesale distribution and marketing company Metcash has upped its interim dividend by 31% after a strong first half of the new financial year, showing revenue up 1.3% to $7.2 billion, while underlying EBIT climbed 13.9% to $231.2 million. Statutory profit rose 3% to $128.8 million, while underlying profit was up 13.1% to $146.6 million. Now, retirement services company Athene Holding in July announced that, along with its strategic partner Apollo Global Management, they agreed to acquire a 15% minority interest in Challenger from an existing shareholder, 3% of which was subject to customary Australian Prudential Regulation Authority approval. Now, Athene and Apollo have both received that regulatory approval from APRA and today will acquire the remaining 3%. When combined with other Challenger shares previously acquired by Athene and Apollo, the completion of this trade will result in Athene and Apollo's economic ownership in Challenger being at 18%. Well, now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned for more news set to affect the trading day.
Tune in to stay updated while on the move.
We will tell you where the crypto craze has reached,
Where the property market is headed next.
what the world is doing to become more environmentally friendly.
Apart from tracking the daily market charter
Be on top of the latest news and announcements.
with Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to the Morning Outlook Report. I'm Rachel Jones for Kalkine TV. Now, the Australian dollar has taken a hit and could dip to an 18-month low after a bad session on Friday where it fell 1.3% to 70 US cents. On Friday, global stocks fell following a weak US jobs report, which revealed that job growth slowed significantly in November. And in addition, investors were still jittery in the wake of the Omicron variant of the coronavirus. The Dow Jones fell 0.2%, the S&P 500 dropped 0.85%, and the Nasdaq tumbled 1.9%. MSCI's All-Country World Index fell 0.81%, and the Broad Stocks Europe 600 Index closed down 0.6%. Oil prices remained mixed last week following OPEC's comments that it will act if demand weakens. Brent futures rose 21 cents to settle at $69.88 a barrel. West Texas Intermediate crude ended 24 cents lower at $66.26 a barrel. Gold prices surged as COVID-19 concerns and lower bond yields boosted demand for the yellow metal. US gold futures settled 1.2% higher. Meanwhile, Bitcoin fell 5% to $53,720 US. Well, that's all for our morning outlook report here on Kalkine TV. Have a great day trading and stay tuned for more market updates and economic news live throughout the day. This is Rachel signing off for now.